a certain Russian war blogger has been making headlines around the world, posthumously. His name is Vladlen Tatarsky. He was killed at a cafe in St. Petersburg over the weekend, and Russia is calling Tatarsky's killing an act of terror. Who killed the blogger? That is yet to be ascertained. What we know, though, is that the targeted blast that killed Tatarsky also injured over 20 others. Who would target a blogger? And what made this blogger so important? Our next report telling you.
Vladlen Tatarsky was a well-known name in Russia. His real name was Maxim Fomin. Tatarsky was 70 years old and he ran a military blog. Tatarsky became a blogger by chance, also Russian by chance. Tatarsky was born in Ukraine, in the Donbas region to be specific. That's where he began his career. As a coal mine worker. This was before he got into the furniture business, before running out of business, robbing a bank and going to prison. But fate had different things planned for this man. In 2014, when Russia-backed separatists seized Donbas, Tatarsky escaped prison and went on to fight on the front lines of the Crimean War in favor of Russia. When Russia invaded Ukraine last year, Tatarsky began blogging, giving a running commentary on the war, peddling pro-war propaganda. Tatarsky became famous. His Telegram account attracted some 560,000 followers. But along with fame, Tatarsky also courted controversy. Once he called on Russian troops to attack the infrastructure that would guarantee maximum Ukrainian casualty. Ukraine sanctioned Tatarsky for his extreme views. On Sunday, Tatarsky was addressing his followers at a cafe in St. Petersburg. It was then that a woman handed over a figure or mini sculpture to Tatarsky. Soon, all that remained was blood and glass. The moment of the blast was caught on camera. This is what remains of the cafe after the blast. The Kremlin is calling it an act of terrorism.
Well, this is a terrorist act. There is information indicating that the Ukrainian special services may be involved in the planning of this terrorist act.
A thought the Wagner chief does not subscribe to. Yevgeny Prigozhin says he would, quote-unquote, not blame the Kyiv regime. If not Ukraine, then who killed the Russian blogger? This is Daria Trepova. She is 26 years old and she has been detained over Tatarsky's killing. In a video released by the Russian Interior Ministry, Trepova is heard admitting being responsible for the bomb-laden figurine.
Понимаешь, за что задерживала?
Понимаю.
За что?
За, я бы сказала, пребывание на месте убийства Владлена Татарского.
Что ты сделала?
Я принесла туда эту статуэтку, которая взорвалась.
А кто тебе передал эту статуэтку?
Можно я попозже расскажу?
Was this under duress? There's no reason to believe it wasn't. Russian officials continued to point the finger at Ukraine. They say the Ukrainian security service collaborated with jailed Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny's anti-corruption foundation. Over the weekend, many in Russia laid flowers and lit candles at the scene of the blast. People were heard praising Tatarsky and expressing their shock at what had happened.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.